Okay, so I actually opened this on stream before, but we'll open it again. So these are all the extra parts that we need. This is the Aalto, by the way. This is gonna be an upcoming raffle this Sunday. It's gonna be open for 24 hours. So this Sunday, the 28th, the final price is gonna be $460, and there's gonna be 2 colors. So you have silver brass or you have black and rainbow. Oh, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome. Thanks for the support. You now have a bunch of emotes, and I'm gonna be adding more soon, hopefully. How do I say your name? Physics? Hello, welcome. But yeah, so this is gonna be a raffle on Sunday, over for 24 hours, starts at 400, or it's 460, 2 colors, silver blast, black and rainbow. I have the black and rainbow. And so some details about this is that there's going to be 6 different plate types, but there's going to be 8 total. So what I mean by that is that you have alu, PC, palm, carbon fiber, copper, brass. However, with alu, you have 3 different colors. So you have green, red, and silver. So it's 6 plate types, but technically there's 8 total because you can get different colored alu plates. Yeah. This is going to be an upcoming in-stock raffle. I think, who's built it so far? Alex, Ryan, I think Apiary's building it tomorrow. Yeah. Wait, Alex hasn't built it? I thought Alex was the first stream. Alex should have been the first stream. Because it was Alex, Ryan, Nord, me, and then Apiary. So there should be 5 total streamers. Okay. Alright. Cool. But yeah, so I have the multicolored variant. So the black. No, you're good. Whoa. So it's actually this way. Whoa. So you have 2 choices. You have black and multicolored, or you have silver and brass. This one is a black multicolored. So 60% with a left-hand column. Pretty nice. Has very thin sides. Pretty sleek. Yeah, so here's the top. Let me put this down so we can look at it properly. So here's the top. Here's the side. So a couple different things to note here is that this curve right here is pretty insane. This is a very nice curve here. So it's visible on the side and on the back. And it's really nice because the curve is like curved to your finger. So you can easily pick it up like that. Right? But yeah, so that is... Come on. This is a side. Sorry, this is just my my hand oils. Here's the back. So here's the rainbow weight. And then here you can see the corners again. So it's just a big old weight on the back. Okay, that's better. Big old weight. Here you have the USB port. Oh my gosh. So when I shower, I use body oil. Look, it's translating onto the board. I'm normally not this oily, I promise. And then oh my god. Here's the front. So instead of body lotion, I use body oil. And so that's why, like, my hands are... You guys have never heard of body oil? It absorbs better, in my opinion. Oh my god. No, my oil. Ah. But anyways, so yeah, that's the board. I guess some things to note is that it is a screwless design. So all the screws are inside of the board. You don't see any like visible screws on the inside or the outside. No, okay, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. I mean, it's kind of late now, but oh my gosh. You guys have never heard of body oil? No way. It's just like if you use chapstick, there's also lip oil. Okay, I washed my hands, but it's a little late. Yeah, you guys haven't heard of lip oil? Okay, I washed my hands, but yeah, it's a little late. Alright, so looking at the internals, it looks like for the weight on the back, so it's neat because you can see that the weight is visible right here. The marks are coming off. Yeah, I know. So it's neat because there's a little cutout on the bottom side of it. I'm guessing these 5 screws are what keeps the big weight on. And then for the case screws, you have the 4 up here, and then you have the 3 down here. You guys don't know what lip oil is? You guys, I'm trying to review a board right now. Just please. You guys are too fixated on this. Oh, where's my... It's right here. Found it. Oh my gosh. Why is it squeaking anymore? Because I oiled it. Does wonders, alright? Where is this? Right here. So yeah, we're gonna take this apart. Good. So yeah, for the case screws, you have the 4 right here on the top, and then the bottom you have the 3. Thanks for follow. Focus on the keyboard oil. Stop. Oh my gosh. I'm new here. Why are we oiling keyboards? We're not oiling anything. Just I have oily hands because it's been cold and dry here, and you know, instead of body lotion, use body oil. And so I did shower earlier, and I guess wasn't fully absorbed, and I got it all over the keyboard. I just, you know. I want you to know that this is going to be included in the VOD. Interloper's not gonna let us go. Hello, John Ago. What's up? All right. So now we can take this off. Boop. Okay. So here's a top piece. So very, very thin top piece, as you can see. You got thin sides all around. This is a very light top piece. All the weight is pretty much on the bottom. So there's that. So here is where the JST cable would go, but we can take apart the big weight and just completely deconstruct the board so we can see what it looks like. Hi Divine, what's up? I'm being bullied right now. I'm actually just being bullied. That's two. What's this one? This one. Oops. I'm just gonna ignore chat. I'm gonna do my thing. How was my day? It was good. I woke up. I got groceries. I made salmon rice. Hung out with my parents a little bit. Oh, okay. So it's interesting because these middle screws are actually shorter. So if you look right here, but then these two top ones are longer. So you can see the different sizes. I did make eggs. So now we can lift this up. Oh. So deconstructing the board is actually a 3-piece board. So you have the top, you have like the middle or the bottom, and then you have the weight right here. I do have one. If you look in my Discord, it's smart. I do have one actually. Let me see if I can find it and send it to you. Where is it? Right here. Hi, Goro. But yeah, so this is the weight. Whoa. Camera? Camera's like, what am I focusing on? Yeah, it's a very pretty weight. Oh, Cormosh, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome to the Potato Club. We now have a bunch of cute emotes. Thanks for subbing. Okay. So yeah, it is a pretty thin weight. And it's interesting because look, so these actually protrude out, the screw points. And so they act as an anchor point as well, or alignment. It's a 60 XT. But yeah, so these protrude out so you can line in the back. And then here's the middle piece. And then here is the back. So here you can see the cable just goes through right there. You screw it on here and then it would run through this cable and go on through the back. And yeah, you can see it does have the anchor points for the weight right here. And it kind of looks like a face, right? Yes, that is the board deconstructed. Oh yeah, that's a nice fit. I'll put this back. So if you're interested and you're getting this, just remember that the 2 top screws are longer than the 3 in the middle. Does it remind you of Dave? I would say the keeb is on the lighter side. Oh yes, they're cats. I think for this, I'm gonna use keycaps. I want to use Michlan. What do you guys think? I haven't used it. How much does it weigh? Yeah, we can weigh it. So it's about 2 pounds, 8 ounces. Don't ask me other units. Convert it yourselves, you turds. That's what you get for making fun of my oil. You guys could convert it yourself. Alright. Think of the YouTube viewers. Well, they can blame the Twitch viewers, okay? Alright. So here is the plate. Here is the PCB. Here is the solder board. Okay. Yeah, he'll convert it for you guys. So it looks like it does use the Easy Mate. So it's the one where it just pops in and then pops out. Looks like it does use that. Or the Unified C4. Is there like a more official name for this? But yeah, so this one just pops in, you push it in, and then when you disassemble it, it should just come out. Yeah, unified daughter board. Okay. And then here you have the plate. It's a pretty standard plate. As you can see here. I really love the fixed split backspace though. So I'm a split backspace user, so I'm a fan of that personally, but yeah, I mean forced split back is pretty based. But yeah, so no flex cuts, pretty simple plate. But if you're not interested in aluminum, there's also PC, palm, carbon fiber, copper, and brass. Thanks for follow. We can look at the PCB. Alright, so this PCB is interesting. So if you look, so it does force you into the split backspace. Here it looks like it's only stepped caps, but it does have an LED indicator spot unless if you want that. There is the big cut in the middle, however, it's not it's kind of like an optical illusion, right? So it's a uniform cut, but with the way that the design is, it almost looks like it's thinner right here, right? But if you look at it in person, it's a unified cut. Look at that. Freaky. Right? Optical illusion. Yeah. Just making sure. And then here's the back. So there's a physical reset button. No LEDs, but you do have the choice of the caps lock LED indicator if you want to solder it on. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Let us go ahead and start building it though. Yeah, it is forced layout and not hot swap. The PCBs go for 65, and then the plates looks like it starts from 55. Goes up to 65. Eric, thank you for the resub. Also, thank you for the follow. I do really like split backspace, so it's pretty interesting to me. Wasn't there another keyboard that did this? That forced you into split backspace? Was it Bauer? Oh. I see. Also, this is called Unified, right? Is that what the name we're going for? I called it the EasyMate connector. I'm not sure if that's like the correct term. So I just want to make sure. Unified daughter board. Okay. Let me find this real quick. Well, so it's this. It's the one that clips in or pops in. So that's still called EasyMate? Okay, cool. Just making sure I was saying it right. I've built with a few of these, but I just always called it EasyMate, but okay, yeah. Connector's EasyMate. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure because, not gonna lie, sometimes it's a bit confusing when there's all the different like PCB things. Let me see. Yeah, see, this one's called, okay, okay. So the connector is still called EasyMate. Okay, but then the daughter board, this one is the unified, but then you also have fly. Got it. UBD versus fly. And this one didn't even be called, would this still be called JST? Or would this just be called EasyMate? Just to clarify. Okay, so JST is the one you stick in. But then this one is called EasyMate. So when I said JST cable earlier, that was incorrect. Gotcha. Okay. Good to clear that up. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm like saying the right things because it does get like a little confusing. Hi, Gio. Oh, and I just need to flash it. we were talking about the differences in hold on, in all the connectors, because it does get a little confusing, and I'm trying to make sure I say everything right. Alright, cool. It is. All these damn wires. Oh yeah, it is 1.2. Yes. Cool. Alright, we're good now. I just needed to flash it before I started soldering it. Oh. That comes out. Alright. Yeah, it is a 1.2 PCB. So you guys can see it again. Then Pico Easy Mate. What the? Can I just call it Easy Mate, or is it important to distinguish that it's a Pico Easy Mate? Just link the daughter board in the description. It's a good thing we're asking these questions now, right? So it does force you into the 7U bottom row layout. I do have shims. Well, there's actually a few different easy mate form vectors, so actually folks will say that it matters. The easy mate or the daughter board? I thought everyone moved off easy mate back to JST or magnetic. Yes. I think magnetic is the future. Yeah, the easy mate is just like, especially if you build and rebuild a lot, eventually it just becomes so loose that it doesn't really clip in as well. It's actually Molex Pico Easy Mate plus PCB header. What the? Okay. I think people thought Easy Mate was the future, but I think magnetic is the future. Magnetic is what you see in the QK boards. You're gonna start seeing it in the Zoom boards as well. At least for boards that, yeah, the pogo pins, yes. Exactly. Lemo? Patty, I miss that bagel we got on the balls too. You should go back. It's in Astoria, right? Just make sure you get the other one. Did we ever tell that story? Did I ever tell that bagel story? How we got Ben's balls? Was it Ben's balls? That name sounds familiar. Limo, not Lemo? Oh my goodness. Are you trying to correct my pronunciation? You, of all people, you guys are just such turds. You know, English was not my first language. You guys are just freaking bullies. Jesus. I'm doing my best out here, okay? She was mad. You know what? I'm just gonna call it Lamo from now on. Lamo. Hey guys, check out my Lamo cable. You guys like it? How many people will think you're serious? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta post on social media. Heck of you guys. What's that meme where it's like oh, hold on, I gotta do this before I forget. I actually posted for the first time on my shitpost TikTok. Bird, thank you for the 68. Did you play as an alt boomkin? Any boomkins in chat? Okay. I posted on Instagram. I feel like I do have to turn it over so you could see the layout on this side. What are other 60XT keyboards? I see 65s. 60s though? Is there one you guys can name right now? No, 60XT. Minerva? Okay, Minerva. Type 60 is a XT? Like the special edition? The PC ones? Oh, okay. Yeah, XT. No, you're good. I'm just making sure, because sometimes sometimes I get things mixed up too. Look what Kiwi did. Kiwi made Ginkgo into Batman. I'm actually gonna post this on my TikTok as well. Generating meme? What the hell does that mean? Okay. We've posted it on all the social medias. Okay, cool. Alright, let's start working on the stabilizers. Unlucky. Heck. I was hoping I wouldn't have to tune the spacebar wire. Kirby cannot breathe in there. Okay. Crack a window open. Is that better? Hey, this is good. This is good. Okay. Yeah, so today I posted for the first time on my alt TikTok, told a story about how yesterday night after stream I went downstairs and I really wanted to make fried eggs, but my mom is like pretty peculiar about how we cook or how we use her kitchen, right? And then I use a wok to cook most things, and so sometimes it can get pretty smoky. So she's actually set up like an outdoor kitchen or stovetop. So if my dad and I want to cook, we have to go outside and do the cooking. But it's been like really cold, and so we don't do that. We just cook inside, right? And I don't have a keyboard right now, emo. But anyways, and so my parents are both awake, and it was super late. I don't know why they were awake. But anyways, so I decided to just like ask my mom like, hey, can I please make fried egg? Because I wanted to make a fried egg with a sandwich. No, that's not me. And my mom was like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead. My dad overhears and he just gets mad. He's like, what the? How come she can cook eggs, but I can't? It just like starts asking my mom, like, why is she allowed to make eggs when she's hungry, but when I do it, you yell at me and tell me that I can't do it, or you're always complaining. And then my mom just looks at him and goes like, she's my daughter, like, she's hungry, like, she can go cook. And then he looks at her, is like, I'm your husband. And so my mom was just like, don't listen to your dad, like, just go make your eggs, right? And then my dad was like, how is that fair? You know, I want to eat eggs too. You always yell at me. And so I made my fried eggs. And then afterwards, he's like, you got to make eggs, huh? It reminds me of that one time too, where like my mom was yelling at me because I made fried eggs, and she told me, like, every time you make fried eggs, your dad wants to make fried eggs. And so when you make it, he makes it, and then the whole house is like smoky. No, he didn't want it. He didn't want an egg. It's just like the principle of the matter. He's just like, why are you saying yes to her? But when when I want to do it, all you do is yell at me. But like, I get yelled at too. Cause when I cook stuff, and then she'll be like, you're cooking it wrong, like it's so smoky. It's because we use a wok. I use a wok to cook my fried eggs. And so the sides just like naturally get smoky. Why not use a small non-stick pan? What? Why can't I just use my wok? Wok food tastes better. Yeah, it's seasoned. It's been seasoned for like freaking 35 years. It's a freaking old school wok. No, I can still make eggs. It's just like you risk getting yelled at, but you still make the eggs anyways. Like that's just the risk you take if you know you're gonna make fried eggs and get yelled at. Like you just gotta be prepared for that. You just gotta be prepared. My mom gets mad at my cups. I'm pretty sure if I brought home a new pan, she would also get mad because I'm just crowding her kitchen even more. Why does your mom doesn't like my dad cooking? Because it's the same thing. He cooks like really oily food, and so it just smokes a lot, and he makes a mess, and he cleans it, but not like completely. Well, that's the thing. It's not even that smoky. It's not even that smoky. It's just my mom is so nitpicky. It's just the cooking smells. That's what it is. It's not even smoky, but it's just like they smell it and they're like, "哎呀，你在煮什么?" Like they're just yelling at me. I'm like, please stop. I'm just trying to cook, okay? I'm hungry. That's them asking, like, what are you cooking? Like, yeah, I open a window, I turn on the fan. Like, I also turn on this stove fan. Like, I do so much when I have to cook just to not piss off my mom. And if I'm like downstairs cooking and I don't turn on the fan, and then she starts to like smell it, she'll be like, turn on a fan. I'm like, I'm literally just boiling water, right? Like, I'm literally just trying to boil my noodles. No, she made us a portable stove outside, but it's so freaking cold. I ain't going out there. Classic Asian moms, yeah. It's just the Asian mom thing, I guess. My aunt yells at my uncles. Yeah, I mean, anytime she like yells at me, I'm like, but I'm hungry. I'm hungry. It's already like a pretty big feat that she lets me even use her kitchen. And when you guys are like, do a cooking stream, I'm like, bros, bros and gals. If I arrange my mom's kitchen in any shape or form, and I don't put it back the exact way that I found it, like, oh my goodness. You might not see me the next day. My TikTok alt account's called Xing Xing Vlogs. So use my kitchen, use all the stuff, don't clean it right, I have to come back and redo everything, just let me do it, yeah. It feels bad because like I eat and cook a lot of different foods that like compared to her. So she'll smell it as she comes downstairs, she'll be like, "Ugh, 你在煮什么?" It's just like, "Ugh, what are you cooking?" And then I tell her like I'm making taco rice and she's just like, "Ugh, gross." Yeah. Mama, oh, yeah. Hi, Raz. I have 20 free emote slots, animated emote slots. Taco rice. So it's like, imagine like a taco, and you take a taco and dump all the filling into like Spanish rice. And you eat it without the taco shell. Popcorn rice. No, it's like nothing I could, it's nothing I could cook that will make that she'll like. Why will it make chat angry? I don't cook for my mom. My mom's my mom's like a professional cook. She'll rip it apart. It's just not worth it. Tessa? No. The only thing I do for my mom is I'll bring her to go food. We went to go try this Chinese restaurant and I got their Koro fan and it was like really underwhelming and my mom told me to bring home to go for her and to bring that home for her. But I had it and I was like, man, if I brought this home to my mom, she would get so mad and she'd be like, I could make this so much better myself. Like why are you bringing this home? Right? And so I had to go get her Thai curry after. Just to be sure. Yeah, the smell and the cleaning. Yeah, pretty much. My mom will tell me to turn on the fan. I'm like, I'm literally just boiling water. The worst part is whenever I use cumin. Oh my gosh, she hates that smell. So anytime I make like chili, she's just like, what the fuck is that? Does something die in my kitchen? It smells so bad. I'm like, please. She just hates the smell of it. I know, but she doesn't like it. Like if it's her cooking, like sure, it's fine. But if I'm cooking it, Different story. It's like the same if I like make queso. She smells it, she smells cheese, and she's just like, I mean, granted, like cheese does smell bad, but she'll just tell me, please never cook that ever again. Durian pizza. There's this lemon butter chicken I make, and I make that in a cast iron. And it has a lot of butter in it, and that gets like pretty smoky. And she gets mad about that. And my dad likes to cook everything in like a cast iron because he's like into that bushcraft, uh, survival wilderness thing. Like they were he was telling me how he's gonna like catch a squirrel in the wilderness and make like a fire and cook it on a stove, like bushcraftman. That's like a bushcraft thing. Yeah. And then he like went on a trip once to try like he went bushcrafting once with like his Reddit group or something. He came back and he was like, never again. He likes the idea of it, but in practice he's just like, no. Oh, he gave it a shot. Yeah, that's a joke. Like, you go into wilderness and you catch a squirrel and eat it for survival. You cook it in your like cast iron pan that you use your bushcraft to start a fire. Yeah, he did, and then he fell on it and then hurt himself, and then my mom yelled at him, told him to never do it again. When my parents found out I had a motorcycle license, they got really, really mad. They told me never, because like Texas motorcycle is just like not very safe. Actually, I had a friend whose brother passed away from um motorcycle accident near our neighborhood and or like near where we live, and they found out I had a motorcycle license and they got really mad at me. It was like, you can never get a motorcycle. And I told them, I was like, well, I know how to drive a motorcycle, but I just have a scooter, and they're like, even scooters are dangerous. But I told them, I only ride around UT where everyone has one. And they were like a little bit more okay with that, but they were like, you can't go on like highways with like your moped or motorcycles because like something might just actually happen to you. Yeah, because Texas drivers aren't like cognizant of like motorcycle people or cyclists. Yeah, so I actually do have a motorcycle license. I went to like a little like school for it to get like certified. So like I was taught and I passed my tests and I learned with one, but it's just one of those things where my mom just refuses. She said like a little moped is fine. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Imagine trying a lifted kid in a wide stance. Oh, yeah. What, let me see. I'll be right back. Let me go grab my shims. I'm taking shims from this board real quick. Sorry. Because I have this board where the PCB never worked, and I was just too lazy to get a replacement, so give me one moment. I'm just taking out the shims from them. Okay. You know what sounds good right now? A Cubano. Are we meant to see anything? Oh no, I was just taking this broke? Like a sandwich. Okay, cool. Gonna just hit the spot, yeah. It's the heartburn switch. So Connor, whenever we eat spaghetti, like late at night, he gets like heartburn, and he wanted spaghetti, so I was like, okay, but you're gonna get heartburn. And then I made it, and he asked me, would you rather live life with high highs and low lows, or just like the same thing all the time? And I was like, I guess high highs and low lows. And he was like, yeah, that's heartburn. Like, it's fine. Like, I was like, oh, okay. Sure, I guess that's one way to look at it. He's like, I can deal with heartburn as long as I get to eat spaghetti. You know? Oops. Yeah, it is. My comfort food is dumplings and cream puff. My goodness. It's called priorities, Patty. Yeah, true. Oh, that's why. No wonder. Oh, I just like the plain one. I've had beer papas, like they're different flavors, but not too impressed. What is mongoose? I actually want to there's like this healthcare network that specializes in like PCOS stuff, and they help you like get the testing that you need, because a lot of doctors actually aren't like well versed in like PCOS diagnosing and like how to fix it. Uh, so there's this network where these doctors specialize in like PCOS like care and maintenance. Like, they don't tell you to just like go on birth control and like call it a day. And I think I'm gonna try it out. And from there I'm gonna get like proper hormone testing. Um I'm gonna get like allergy testing to see, because I've never done that. Like, I know which foods kind of irritate me, but I think like you'd be surprised, like once you actually do the test, you're just like, oh, I'm allergic to this that I like never knew, right? So I want to go do all of that. And I think once I meet with like my dietitian again and try to figure out like my hormone stuff, I feel like that's when my journey to fitness will really begin, because like because my basically my body doesn't absorb foods properly. Um and there's a lot of stuff that I'm deficient in, and like normal people wouldn't be. Uh and so it's like kind of a struggle. Yeah, so I want to try it out to see at least I want help like getting the proper testing, you know, because I could just get like a comprehensive hormone testing thing, but like what good is that going to do if I don't know what to do with it, you know? Or like my primary doctor also doesn't know what to do with it. It's like the doctor I'm seeing right now like kind of knows about it, but I got the same thing where it's like, oh, just go on birth control. And it's freaky because, okay, this is like TMI, but the birth control that she recommended for me basically just like eliminates your periods. Like you just don't get periods, and that freaks me out. Like some people really like that, but I don't know. So I want to get like a third, second opinion and stuff like that, and slowly start to work more towards like regulating everything. Yeah, female hormonal health is rough. It's rough. So, yeah. But I've always been really open with you guys about it. I'm sorry if it grosses any of you out, but if you have wives or daughters or even friends or families, they might be going through the same thing. So it's only weird if you make it weird. So we don't make it weird, okay? I just feel like it's very good to be like transparent about these things. Go with what you're comfortable with. It never hurts to seek another. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You guys are just in your own world. I just let you two do your own thing as... I'm still thinking about lip oils. Don't think about it. Yeah, I told chat there's lip oils. Yeah, Oxy's still there. Oxy's still stuck on the oils. Do you guys know bar shampoo is a thing? Oil's good for you. It is. I just don't like the concept of bar shampoo. Yeah, I think it was someone told me that bar shampoo just goes against like what you're naturally taught with like, you know, like shampoo should be liquid, and it's not very satisfying because it doesn't lather up or spread as fast as like liquid shampoo. Hi Justin. Hello. Oh, oh. Bar shampoo from Lush. I've never used Lush stuff. I've heard of Lush, but I've never gotten anything from there. Oh, you said bar soap. You don't like bar soap? I think bar soap is weird. Because if you don't like drain it or dry it properly, I feel like it's just like a pool for bacteria. Which I guess is the same thing for like bar shampoo, you could say. Right? They sent me lubed and film switches. And these you can actually get on their website. If you buy from them. If you end up liking the sound, you can buy it from there. Ugh. Let me make sure. Okay, cool. Hey, can I ask, have you had issues with screw and stabilizers not fitting in between the plate and PCB? Stabilizing is lifting this PC plate clips or screws tall, not making... do you have different stabilizers to test it out? So that's... Sometimes there are plate tolerance issues, but that's like... I think that's more so like a design flaw. But it depends. I don't know which stabilizer you're using or which plate you are. I think either when like the stabilizers don't fit in the housings, you try your best to like squeeze it in if you don't have spare ones. Some people will file their plates, but I would not recommend that depending on the material. PC plate. I don't know if I would recommend filing PC plates. Hi lamp. But if you don't have any alternatives and that's like the only one you have, I don't know. That's hard to say. Definitely do not file carbon fiber. But yeah, I've run into that issue once, but I just swapped different stabilizers and it was fine. So wait, is lifting my PC plate because the clips or the screw hole is tall and not making the switch sit properly on the PCB? The screw hole is tall? Like this part is too tall? I'm guessing that's what you mean. Yeah, that almost sounds like a design flaw. Like the plate design. Do you know which keyboard it is? Or can you tell us which keyboard? Or which stabilizers too? This already is split backspace. You mean full backspace? Although I saw a Squidward figurine for aquariums at the pet store the other day, and I was gonna take a picture for you, but I was carrying a 40-pound bag of litter, and I really didn't want to like put it down to take a picture, so next time I'm there, I'll take a picture for you. I was carrying cat litter and I walked by and I was like, oh. I should take a picture of that. Holy giga chad. Yeah, it's 42 pounds. It's a Cedo MB066 and you're using screw-in stabs? Which screw and stabs are you using? I mean, honestly, I'm fine with this layout. You don't need stabs for 2U key. Dang. Screw and stabs, I would say you could use Owl Labs. You don't have to tune those wires. There's also... I feel like Durocs are a bit outdated in terms of what's available now, but it's a classic. Yeah, if you're okay with paying a little bit more, I would recommend Owl Stabs, so you don't have to... Oh. The Sea-Doo only supports plate mount? Not screw in? UMX? Novelty sells them? I don't think I've seen any vendors sell them, but I also don't really look. I'm assuming it's only novel keys at the moment. Maybe Divinity Key? Judging from the product page, PC is using plate mount. Oh, could that be your issue? This one is not. Okay. We'll have to try again with that. Different one. There are holes for PC mount. Yeah, so the thing is, like, if the PCB supports it, but the plate doesn't, then that's probably the issue you're running into right now. Are those the stabilizers that came with the board? Ugh, it's just this hole. This one hole. Okay, I'm gonna use plate fork for this one. Yeah, that's what they're saying, is that it may fit on the PCB, but if the plate doesn't support it, that's why it's hindering the plate. But if those are the stabilizers that they included with the board, then that's weird. Okay, so it's just this one. Oh boy. Yeah, no problem. Hopefully that fixes it. Yeah, sometimes, like, PCB will support it. So for example, like, the PCB will have layouts for like 6.25 and 7U. But if the plate itself doesn't support it, then you can't use it. So same deal. Try using plate mount steps if that's what the plate uses. Okay, it's just this one hole. This doesn't fit the switches. No. It's so strange because all these other ones fit. But it's just this one. Ugh. Okay, let's try swapping this one. Okay, yeah. I can't get to switch it. Oh my goodness. Hello, Patty. What's up? It's just this one screw hole or this one switch hole that I can't get the switch in. I'm trying, but no luck. I think the plate... Okay. Yeah, so it looks like I can fit this one in, but... So I got this one in, but these aren't going in, so I need to find one that... Well, this is a completely different switch. Hi, Meep. What's up? Tom's Aalto so lit. Yeah, thank you Antipode for letting me build it. They all went in so easy, but this one, for some reason, it's just like, no. I don't want to. I don't want to. Yeah, that one fit. Oh, God. Okay, we did it. Are you okay, Meep? Low-grade fever. Well, I hope you feel better. Insty and I were super sick. Now we're alive. I could totally see Insty sending selfies and being like, I survived, bitches. I hope you feel better soon. First COVID test results are confusing, so you're gonna do another one. Nice. Okay. Let me check the stabs. We're gonna use Michlan. Haven't even opened it yet. What is thing got me? Wait, is Kim here? Kim, I don't know why it sent your package all the way to freaking Las Vegas. Or it sent it to some really weird ass place. Did you get it? Yeah, you're zooted. Did you get it? Is my tracking just like wrong? Oh, you got it? Okay, it says, if you look at the tracking, it says that it's in Vegas. And I was like, why is it in Vegas? Yeah. Well, I only know that because I looked at Pirate Ship and it was like, Kim's package is in transit. I was like, wait, really? Like, why is it still in transit? And then I looked and it was crazy. Oops. Okay. Well, I'm glad you got it. Yeah. Oh yes, you're welcome. Of course. Why would the caps be messed up, huh? Okay, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Yeah, let me take a screenshot of this. Wait, so if Ota Keeb is shutting down, what about the keycaps I bought from them? Oh no. Let's see. Well, I bought DMK Jade. It says... I thought those were pre-order. So I'm not... That was like pre-order from China, so it's just not happening. I mean, I need to go back and reread the post. Okay, so it is still happening? Okay. That's good to hear. Sad for everyone else. I remember I wanted to buy another set from them, but I didn't. But I don't know why. Novel Keys picked up Bingsu. Did they not? Yeah, I missed it too. I missed it too. I'm right there with you. I bought Bingsu R2. Like a fool. I was like, I don't need Bingsu. And then R2 came out. I was like, okay, might as well get Bingsu. And then I got burned. Yeah, I did. I coin flip Bingsu botanical one. Smart. What is that? That word you just typed. Is that an actual set? Oh, okay, you guys are trolling me. No, they just can't type. Oh yeah, that's true too. Unless what? Did you guys see Mod Musings keycap set coming out? It's so pretty. It is so pretty. Holy moly. No. Someone link it for Avo. Yeah, it's really nice, right? Yeah, I'm gonna get a set. think so far. Oh, really? What is the vibe? What should it look like? Uh, I can ask my emote artist. Yeah, finally, right? Feels like it's been forever. Well, we built Wyvern. It's permanent. No, you can rebuild it if you want. You just have to desolder it. Yes, I find min-maxing relaxing. Alright, good night, Oxy. Good luck. That's an actual thing, I promise. Yeah, you could send it to a streamer. Yeah, that is an option as well. So, because of this cut right here, I'm just making sure that all the switches are fully seated. Should I go sign up and be a member at Ms. Kiff's gym? Hello. Tomothy? Hello. No, he's in Austin. It's in Round Rock. Nope. It's not a chain. It's a Round Rock. Miss Kiff. The, I think it was like not inconclusive, but they concluded that he didn't do anything wrong. Like, their investigator concluded he didn't do anything wrong. Rich Campbell, who is like part of their group, is suing. I don't know if you guys heard that. Yeah, a lot of content creators are in Austin. That's how I was able to just give Alinity her board. I met up with Alinity, got Bobo with her, and just gave her her keyboard. They've been in Austin for a long time. Like a few years now. Yeah, Ice Poseidon is like pretty controversial. So you're saying I need to be Ice Poseidon's cameraman? You're talking about Ice Poseidon? Oh, yeah. If you told me to be his cameraman, I would say no. You know that game I was trying to get you guys to play? The Streamer Wars? It's being endorsed by OTK and Mad Mushroom. Yeah. Like, once it comes out, I think it's gonna blow up. I'm not sure. I thought they were separate. Could be wrong, though. So we're talking about different streamers. Different, like, big name streamers. Oh, if they own it, then yeah. I'm excited for Oh My. He's been working really hard on it. And then you guys can say like, oh yeah, we alpha tested that game before it came out. Like, we were part of the original testers. Oh my, one of my mods is one of the developers for it. I know Omai from a long time ago. I knew Omai, and then he had kids. He has 2 kids now. Crazy how long I've known him. Almost like 10 years. If not 10 years. I know. I go through a lot of solder, but actually not really either, because I've been doing a lot of hot swap builds. Stream Wars? It's the one where he posted in general, it's like, hey, we're doing testing. That one. Yeah. The click. It's like an extension, and they're working on making it like more. They're working on like fixing the like double clicking and full screen, opening screen, and working on like the overlays for the streamers. Like they got big things in the works. Okay, we are almost done. Ooh. It's so satisfying whenever you find one that's like not fully in. Here, just like click in. Also, was anyone interested in a GSK 910? Silver one? I didn't win. I know someone who won, but they're trying to get rid of it. Oh yeah, I was sick. Oh, Ava was sick. Yes, Ava was sick too. Sorry, I just saw the first message, not the... I saw the second message, not the first message. Does anyone in chat want it? It's a silver one. Yes, GSK 910. Silver. The weight's really cute though. It's just another 910, but the weight is really cute. Okay, well, let us, if anyone wants it, just let me know. I had a friend who was looking to give it to someone who wants it. Key tester, test matrix. Okay. All right, we're good. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go wash my hands. I got soldered hands, BRB. I wash when can just smudge. Hi Nudie, how was your stream? I was watching for a little bit. Kitchen Adventures. Patty, check DMs real quick. Oh. I do that so I don't blast your guys' ears. I do it to be polite. Cause I could just go boom, 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 and then you guys are like, oh my god, what the fuck? So instead, I do it one at a time, so you guys can hear it. Nice and easy. Alright, so let me... Oh wait, let me put this... I mean, you guys can do that. More power to you guys. If you want to slam jam, then go for it. Some people like listening to the individual sounds, okay? Okay. Slam jam, please. You have a nice solder job, thanks. I find one of my ears to be pounded painfully. I asked my brother plays terrible Sonic music. What the? Sure, didn't forget how to solder. I love soldering. I don't like doing stabs. I only like the fumes. So in terms of mounting, here, wait, let me put these on real quick. My mom got a new iPhone app to help set her up. Dang. Good luck. Okay, so in terms of top mounting points, so you can see you have 4 up top, so you have 2 right here, and then these 2 are spread apart over here, and then down below you have 3, so none on the space bar. There is, so this one actually doesn't count because this is the case one, but yeah, so you have those 2, and then you have this one. So it's the same for the case and for the top mount. You have the 4 up top and then 3 on the bottom, right? So yeah. Okay. And then we actually do need to take this apart. I don't know why I put it back together earlier. I should have just put the daughter board in at that time, but it's alright, content. I'm baking brownies. Are you feeling better, Zawabi? No? Oh my goodness. Stress eating. Stress baking. Yeah, I changed. Yeah, depending on if I've number 2'd or not, yeah. I'm with Avo on that one. Just kidding. That was a joke. No, that's you, Capo. That's actually you. We were trying to find out who had those monster dumps. And it was you. Yeah. And Cult the Lamb. We found the culprit. Yeah, we did have to kill Nudie, but don't worry, we'll res her. Wait, wrong one. You like the weight a lot? Yeah, it's pretty nice. So when assembling this, I just pulled this tight so that the cable wouldn't get stuck. And this is the big one. And see, you know we resurrected you and you were just like, please kill me again. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, better. You gonna stream later? What are you streaming? Oxygen? I like oxygen. Oops. I've been pretty happy with our gaming streams lately. And then this. Thanks for streaming your gaming. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad you guys like it. I game regardless. Actually, like after I ended stream, I cooked and then I actually gamed after that. Okay, so I think the best way to do this is this way. Turn this a little bit. Oh god. When do I have time to read my webtoon? I read them late at night. Okay, so this is where it's like a little awkward. Let's see. I'm trying to do it without it like... Okay, here we go. Maybe. Let me see if I can do this. You didn't want my recommendation. Okay. Make sure this is working. It's not. Okay, cool. Okay, it's working. No, so it's only this layout. It's only in 2 colors. It comes in silver and brass and black and rainbow. If you do exclamation point build, oops. Yeah, if you do exclamation point build, it will take you to their website. Yeah. And then from there you can see like what your options are. No, it's not 1K. That's just the that's like the dummy price. If you win the raffle, they'll give you a code. Yeah. This curve is super nice for you to, it just like fits your fingers for you to pick it up and flip it over if you need to. I just wanted to try it once. Yep, it's in the description. And then this one uses this one. I like keep putting my tools up when I need them. Just have it. Boop. Okay, so this one here. It's a nice and easy. I do. Whenever I'm done working on my computer, I will actually raise it up. Oh yeah, somebody like you. It's a good one. Sometimes I do, but rarely. I will raise up my computer though if I'm like min-maxing, or if I'm doing really small soldering. Yeah, no, me, that's like having a standing desk is nice for that reason, I'd say. So one thing to note that these screws are small enough so that, you know, normally when you have like quote screwless builds, Like, especially like hot swap, you have to like take the switches out and then put it in. This one, it's nice because the screws are small, so they just go straight in. So you don't even have to worry about like the fitment or whatever. I mean, it makes sense because it's a solder board, but just to let you guys know. Oh yeah, I love my standing desk. So because this does use the EasyMate connector, I recommend before you close your case, putting the connector and then plugging it in one more time just to make sure it's connected. Because don't be like me and like have it not be connected, screw on all those screws, and then you find out, oh, it's not properly connected. Especially with EasyMate, you just have to be aware. Gunch? You gunchin'? Yeah, I would say the standing function isn't even the best function. It's just to adjust it. So if you're doing different things, so say you're like reading a book, you can raise it. Say you're soldering, you can raise it. I went ham with my desk. Oops. I spent a lot of money on my desk. It's worth it because it's where I work, you know? Oh yeah, mine is the birch butcher block. Oh, what the frick? This is Michlan. GMK Michlan. Yeah, I splurged on my uplift. But it's actually like I work from home and I really wanted a nice desk setup, so. See you later, Mochin. I would personally invest in a good chair first before I would do a desk. That's what I should have done. I should have done a nice chair first because I ended up not using the standing function as much as I thought I would. And since I just like sit so much more, I should have invested in a chair first. And then once you get a comfy chair, then your desk doesn't feel as bad. And then after that, like, then you can like change your desk. Unless you're someone who uses like a lot of desk or you need a lot of desk space, then I think it makes more sense to get like a bigger desk first. But in my opinion, if you're just used to sitting down and if you're not gonna actively use a standing desk, then get a better chair. That's awesome. What the? I sleep better on my chair than my bed. It do be like that sometimes. I think Steelcase Aria is actually very, very comfy. If you're someone who likes a big booty chair, that one's nice. I use a Herman Miller, the M-Body. Let's see. You know, I was looking into the Haworth fern, but I was so paranoid about spending so much money on a chair. I wanted to sit on a chair. I wanted to sit on it before investing in it because it was so pricey. And I couldn't find anywhere to try a Haworth fern. Yeah, see, some people like the Aeron more than the Embody. I definitely think it's just something you need to sit in one, in my opinion. Amia, yeah. I don't have that many Michlan artisans. Or if you have friends, ask your friends, hey, can I try out your chair? I would ask, like, your friends then. Herman Millard was kind of canceled, the CEO. I have a headrest for mine. It's pretty nice. Yeah, they were kind of canceled. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, the CEO is just like, you guys need to work harder and not complain. It's a her. She said that. I don't know why people buy Teslas. I actually don't understand that. Like, there's so many electric car alternatives now. Yeah, but there's like alternatives, right? Okay, don't mind the imposter. It is what it is. Looks great. Thanks. Do you think this is too much? Thanks for follow. You like the bite? Alright. Hey, nice keycaps. Thank you. Alright. Alright. Wait, what did Ryan put on his? I'm curious. Let me see. Needs more oil. No, it doesn't. Let's see. Twitch.tv /lolstacks Hello. How are you all doing? Ryan. Oh yeah, okay. Neat. Okay. What do you guys think so far? We'll do a typing test right after, but I have a black and white Shiba Inu, and it's like there's no winning because on on black stuff you see her white fur, and then on white stuff you see her black fur. Last day for Phantom R2. Nice. Just wear beige. Oh, you designed this? It's my first time using it. Hey, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for designing such a beautiful set. Hello. Nice to meet you. Man, I really like this. It's so easy to just like whoop, whoop, whoop. Anyways, sorry. Okay. Okay, let's do a typing test. Oh, we want. Well, they don't have it. They don't. Okay, we could do this one. Okay, give me 1 sec. Let me make sure I mute everything, including the music. Let me put some of this up. Cool. Okay, be right back. All right. Thank you for adding the theme. I love like picking the theme for the keycaps that I use. This is what I just default to for RGB. Okay, so we're building the Aalto. We're using an alu plate, and these are BSUN Raw switches that have been looped and filmed. This is GMK Michlan. Yeah. It's a top mount for those who are wondering. Alright, so since this was a solder build, unfortunately I can't do different configurations. So so that means we can talk about the board. So first initial thoughts, I really like the spacebar. And it's kind of interesting because the alphas all sound the same. But yeah, I really do like the spacebar. Super nice. Yeah, it's super consistent, right? Yeah, I do like the spacebar. Sound test? Thank you. Okay, so let's talk about this board. So, 1.2 detract from the sound? I don't think so. So, for those who don't know, this is the Aalto. I think so, yeah. So the BSUN Raw switches are a little heavy for me, but I think for the sound test, I really like the way it sounds. I like the way it feels. Yeah, I do really like it. Yeah, but yeah, let's talk about it. So this is the top. This is the Aalto, so it's a 60% with the left hand macro column or 60XT. It has really thin edges that I like. I'm a big fan of like the thin sides, but you can see that while the sides here are thin, the top and bottom are a little thicker, right? Yeah, so looking at the layout of the 60% or of the PCB, it forces you into step caps, forces you into split backspace, and then forces you into the 7U layout. So that is something to be aware of if you're interested in buying this board, is that it is a forced layout. But yeah, here's a side. So pretty simple side other than this part right here. And this part I think is actually, I love this edge. So this is, so from up here, it curves downwards, right? And this groove is like perfect to just like fit your finger in. And so basically what that means is that you can easily lift up this board like that because your fingertips just fit in the groove. So it fits in the groove nicely like this, so you can just lift it up instead of like trying to like, you know what people do, they just like lift it with their hands like this. This sounds really nice because you just whoop. But yeah, so this is the back. So you just have one big back weight right here. Camera. You have the 4 feet if you decide to use them, and they're all located on the weight. They're not on the board. The board is screwless design, so you don't see any visible screws on it. But yeah, this is the butt. And then here's a USB. So centered USB port. Does use an EasyMate connector. And then here is the front. Your artisans are cute. Thanks. There's an imposter, but... But let's actually look at the internals of the board. So we can note some specific things. How am I doing tonight? I'm doing fine. You know, just building. So Antipode reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in doing content. This is my first time working with them. So thank you for, thank you to whoever like recommended, oh, you should ask Patty to build it. And then thank you to them for actually like choosing me for stab content. So for the screwless case design, you have 4 on the top and then you have 3 on the bottom. And it's the same for the top mount spots. They're not in the same spots, but it's the same concept. 3 on the top, or 4 on the top, 3 on the bottom. Here, it's like right here. Brownies came out bad. No! I'm sorry, Zoabi. So one thing to note that I was told by Antipode is to not over tighten the screws on this board. You know I'd be putting a good word for you everywhere I could be. Oh, Meep, we're gone. Meep is like one of the sweetest people I've met. I will say at our first time meeting, I was a little taken aback when he was like, do you know about Teja's nipple technique? And I was like, bro, you asking this on a first meeting? Alright, I guess we roll with it. But I like to think that's how we became best friends. It's just all barriers, just whoosh, gone. Okay, so this does use the easy mate, so it should just pop up like that. So for those who don't know, Teja's nipple technique is an ancient technique by Teja types where he spins keycaps on his nipples to align them to the right orientation. And that's also where my keycap sound redeem comes from. If you guys want to see it, I will give it to you guys for free. It costs $69,420. Here you go. That's him twisting it for free. Yeah. Okay. Where's all this dog hair coming from? What the? Alright, so some things to note with this board is that the PCB is 1.2, so you'll need shims or you need to buy the appropriate stabilizers. Also, there is a flex cut right here, or there is a cut right here on the PCB. There, if you do exclamation point build, it should have the Discord and the yeah, there you go. Kinko wants to become one of the keys, I know. They're just illusions. This is the only one. This is the only cut right here. Right. But it's 1.2, so you need to remember to use shims. And this board actually comes in 3 pieces. So you have the bottom piece, or the bottom weight, which is this part right here. You have this middle piece, or also the bottom weight. The weight is integrated into this mid piece, and you see that right here. So you see the weight is exposed from the mid piece. So that is what you're seeing right there. So it's kind of neat because I guess I didn't notice this before, but you know how this one has the curves inwards like this? This one kind of has the curves like that too. I don't know if that was done on purpose, but it's kind of unique to see the curves here and then the curves right here. Curves as in like on the weight, the design, not actual curves on the weight, but yeah, so the bottom weight is pretty thin, all things considered. The daughter board is hidden underneath the mid piece, so you screw it in right here. Oh, sorry, it's not gonna work. They changed their API, I need to update it. Or they need to update it, sorry. What was I saying? But yeah, so the weight itself is pretty thin, but on the weight there's 5 points, and those act as anchor points for you to screw it in. And yeah, the daughter board, or the unified daughter board, is on this mid piece underneath it. You screw it in with 4 screws, and then there's a channel that goes in here for the easy mate, right? But yes, so you can see the partial weight right here. So you actually see this design for O-ring I've been seeing it for O-rings because it makes it easier to just like push out, because you take the weight out and then there's a gap so you can easily push it out from the bottom. So it's interesting to see that it's like integrated in this top mount. But yeah, I have seen some designs with this automatically implemented so you can easily push out the O-ring. Haven't seen it in a top mount board, but it is pretty neat because you can see a glimpse of the weight if you wanted to. And then as I was saying, like you can see the mounting points right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I was saying that I only see this with O-ring boards. I haven't seen it with a top mount board. But it's good to know that it was designed like this to get the front height lower. Yeah, I'm guessing you're the designer. But yeah, I saw this in not Supermassive, Event Horizon. And then I also saw this in is it Neo? I don't remember, but I do remember this was on Event Horizon. I was like, oh, that's really nice. I can just like push it out from the bottom. Oh, it was tasty. Tasty Rarosa. Tastier Rarosa. That's where we saw it, right? I'm pretty sure. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, however you say that board's name. But yeah, that's good to know that you did this for the front height. I will say that the Easy Mate's a little hard to assemble. Once you're like putting it together, you kind of have to finagle it. Do you have like a recommendation for it to be a little easier? Like, should I have put it on here first and then routed it through? Would that have been easier? I guess the main struggle I had was just to make sure that, like, so it's like this. I didn't want it to like scratch the case. That was like the only thing. But if the designer Tom has like a better recommendation, or it could just be get good. Get good. Okay, so let's see. So here, let's try to... You kind of do it? Okay. Yeah, so I put the case on the case, so it does go on top, and then I just push it in like this. So, like this, and then, boop, and then I close it. Boop. And let me make sure it's working. Okay, it's working, cool. All right. Let's see, did I miss anything? Is there anything you would like to mention, Tom? I was talking to Full, and Full's like, I will be asleep, but maybe Tom will be awake. I was like, okay. This is GMK Michlan. Tomothy? I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, okay? I wasn't gonna say it. Thanks for gifting a sub, me. Thank you. What WTF, bro? I mean, you have a bunch of emotes now. If you do exclamation point emotes, a lot of them are based off of my dog Ginkgo. Check it. I actually have more animated emotes now too. They gave I have 20 free slots. Forbidden, thank you for the tier 3. Hello. Hello. We just finished building the board. Sick emotes, thanks. Okay, but yeah, so final details for this board is that, oh wait, let me assemble it again and then we'll talk about it. The last bit for all the people who are joining in last minute, so they get the rundown. Do you consider the mounting style of a keyboard before getting one? No. After building all different kinds of boards, I've learned that over time it's while mounting style does affect it, just because you had one bad, like, say, like, top mount board doesn't mean they're all gonna be bad. Hi, Awkward Gamer, what's up? Hey, Forbidden. How are you and... I would say your wife. How are you and Amanda? What's my basis on getting a keyboard? Layout, I would say, more than anything. Yeah, definitely layout. Layout and color. If a board doesn't have good color choices, the probability of me getting it goes down significantly. True. Forbidden was all over the place. My favorite layout is Alice. Color boards I like are pink and green. You know, when Forbidden got a girlfriend, he did say, like, I can't be kissing everyone these days. I can't. Forbidden did say that. Alright. But this is the board. So final price is $460. If you go on the website right now, it's listed for $1,000. But don't fret, it's not $1,000. It's a raffle that opens this Sunday, the 28th, for 24 hours. And if you win the raffle, then you'll get a discount code to discount it down to $460. It comes in 2 colors. So this is the black and rainbow. So that is the weight. There's also a silver and brass. So 2 colors. You're not able to mix and match. So you're not able to get like a silver board with a rainbow weight or a black board with a brass weight unless you buy 2 boards. Is what I was told. So 2 set colors. You have 6 different plate types, but you have a total of 8 plates. So the 6 plate types, you have alu, PC, palm, carbon fiber, copper, and brass. However, for alu, you have 3 colors. So you have green, red, and silver. Hi, Tony. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing. Oh, if you are interested in the board and you want to be notified when the raffle happens, I would highly recommend joining their Discord. So that is in the build command. And if you don't know Antipode and what else they've made, they've had a bunch of, let's see. So they had the FLX Virgo. They're the ones that anytime I open the package, there's chocolate. There's always chocolate. So there's the Vero and yeah, a little bit of chocolate. And if you're interested and if you win this with this configuration, The BSUN Raw linear switches that I used today are also listed on their website. So they sell keyboards. They also sell a little bit of in-stock stuff. So switches, desk mats. You went there last summer? Nice. I've never been. I've never been to Europe or, yeah. I've only been to, where is it? China, Taiwan. Oh yeah, I've been to Korea. I forgot. I was like PTSD. I've blocked it out from my memory. But yeah, I've been to Korea too. I completely forgot. Yeah, that was a thing. America. Alright. But, oops. That's the board. My favorite thing is, I don't know, this is so nice for some reason. I know you guys are like, why is she so impressed by that? But it's just so easy. Honestly, I could see myself like fidgeting with this too. But I feel like I don't see that many 60% XT layouts. Stop! We're not talking about that. That's my burden to bear, okay? My oily hands. Yeah, it's a pretty rare layout, right? I see 65% XTs, but I don't see 60% very often. So, yeah, Minerva. That's like the only one we could think of. But huge fan of this part. I also like the thin edges. So, nice. But yeah, that's a build. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Full. Thank you, Antipode Studio, for reaching out to me and letting me build it. If you guys are interested, don't forget the raffle is this Sunday, open for 24 hours. And if you're interested, make sure to join that. Make sure to join their Discord. But yeah, that's the build. Okay, let me add my stream marker so I know that's ended.